An easy way to quickly hurt your credit score is to use too much of your available credit. And on the flip side, one of the easiest ways to quickly improve your score is to lower your utilization. If you're not familiar with how your credit score works, the second most important factor is your utilization. It makes up 30% of your score. The credit bureaus are going to look at your utilization overall as well as on a card-by-card basis. Overall, they sum up all of your credit card balances and divide that number by your total available credit, and they do the same calculation for individual cards. So if you have a $300 balance on a card with a $1,000 limit, that's 30% utilization. If you saw my last video on how my score fell by 57 points and then a few weeks later rose by 37, it's all because of changes in utilization of one or two of my credit cards. If you're just building your credit, you might get credit cards with a $500 or $1,000 credit limit. If you actually want to use these credit cards to earn cash back or rewards, it's hard to put all that much money on your cards without hurting your score. Ideally, your utilization would be under 10% for the best possible score, and usually under 30% is considered good. 10% of $500 is just $50 and $100 for a $1,000 credit limit. You can't even pay for a month's worth of gas or groceries on a card with a limit that low without hurting your credit score. What I recommend doing once per year is contacting each of your credit cards and asking for a credit limit increase. I did this for 3 of my cards a couple weeks ago. For some reason, I only got an initial $500 limit from US Bank for the Cash Plus card. I got that bumped up to $1,000. A Wells Fargo card, I got increased from $8,200 to $10 grand. And for my Apple card, I got the second credit limit increase from $5,500 to $6,000. Each time you get a limit increase, as long as you don't go and spend more on your cards, you'll improve your utilization, improving your credit score, allowing you to get better credit cards, higher limits, further increasing your score. Each credit card company handles credit limit increases a bit differently. For US Bank, it was through their website. With Wells Fargo, I had to call. And for the Apple card, you send them a text message and they send you back a form to fill out. Ideally, you're doing this when your utilization is as low as possible. As an example, I wouldn't recommend asking for one if you have a $450 balance on a card with a limit of $500. That's utilization of 90%. Maybe you can pay a little extra early on your card before the statement closing date, so you have a low utilization for the month you're asking for a credit limit increase. You can do this for all of your cards around the same time like I did, and I got 3 credit limit increases the same week, but at the time my score was over 750. If your credit score isn't great, maybe ask for one from a card you have low utilization and you've had for at least a year. Wait 1 to 2 months until the new credit limit shows up on your credit report, improving your utilization, then ask for a limit increase on the next card and repeat depending on how many cards you have. If you continue to make on-time payments and keep your utilization low, before you know it, your score is going to take off, which means you can get approved for cards with better rewards. And if you're looking for other types of loans, you'll get a better rate. If you're just getting started with credit cards and want to see my favorite credit cards for beginners, don't miss the video right here. Hope to see you in another video. Bye-bye.